Good morning friends. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I have inside of my planner tote. I hope this video turns out well. You guys do not know how many times I've tried to film this in different locations, in different positions, where you're able to see it fully. So if this one still isn't the best, please bear with me. But just to begin, I have this simple little planner tote here, and I purchased, well, it's actually a computer or laptop tote, and I purchased it from Walmart. I believe it was about $25 there. So just to start out, in the very front, I do have this little pouch here, and the only thing that I have inside of this pouch is a set of earbuds, because like I say, a lot of my planning does take place on the go. So if I'm ever in public or out at a coffee shop, at work, something like that, I actually stick these in my ear. So I do have that there. Once you get inside of the pouch, it does have a front pocket here. There isn't anything inside of this pocket. I don't use the outside pocket. Now, if you can see inside, this pouch does have a separator here. Like I said, it was a laptop bag, so that is a space for your laptop. It does have two very big pockets here on the front. In the first pocket, I just have my tool pouch here, which basically it just has some pens, some markers, scissors, paper clips, whiteout, things like that I take with me on the go. So I have that tucked inside of there. I'm just going to move it to the side so I can get this bag empty. The next thing I have, and this is something I just added recently, excuse the cover, you guys. This is a linen cover, so I'm not a fan of it, but I made a mistake and I put this on my makeup vanity, not thinking or remembering that I had just done my makeup. So all of this is makeup and mascara or eyeliner or something that's on here, but I am going to get this covered, but I apologize for it looking that way. So this Bible here, it is the study Bible for women, CSB version from Holman, and I was inspired to get this from Camille on Instagram, and her name is, oh wow, I forgot, but I will link her YouTube channel as well as her name in the description box so you guys can check her out. I love her videos and content. Now, I purchased this Bible maybe a few months ago, and I wasn't really sold on it. I'm gonna do a flip through of this one day so you guys can see it, because I love a NLT version and this is a CSB. But what really got me, when you open up the Bible, at the very front, it says like the family tree here, as well as this area here about the different weddings and things of that, and spiritual mothers. So I thought this would be a really nice Bible. I think I'm going to work through this Bible for a few years and pass this on to my daughter, and it'll have all kind of notes and different things in there for her. So that's what I'm planning to do with this one. Like I said, I just added it to the bag, so this hasn't always been in my bag. The next thing I have inside of my bag is the devotional that I'm reading, 100 Days of Believing Bigger. So I'm working through this devotional, so I just have this tucked inside of there. And something new I'm going to start doing, which I never do, is go ahead and write in the devotionals. For some reason, I didn't like writing in them, because if I was to revisit it, I didn't want to go over the same ideas that I did in the past. I wanted to look at it fresh. But I think I want to go ahead and start writing inside the devotional. So you guys let me know, do you write inside yours, or do you document everything inside your faith planner? That way, if you revisit the same devotional sometime in the future, you can see it like brand new all over again. So just let me know how you guys are doing that. The next thing I have in here is my faith planner. Now, if you caught the other video, I was inside. It was still a half letter, but it was a black cover that I had on it from Poi and Han. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, you notice I set this one up on an IG Live. And once I set this up, I fell back in love with this cover. So this is a Martha Stewart cover, excuse me. So I really love this one, and I kind of simplified, because if you remember from the last video, I had about 12 different sections, and it was a whole lot thicker than this. It wasn't this thin. So I really love the new setup, and I am going to do a video showing kind of how I simplified my planning routine. So I'm not sure if it's going to come before this video or afterwards, but be sure to check out that video if you haven't seen it. The next thing I have in here is my Bible. Now, I love this Bible. This is an NLT study Bible, and I have it covered by Angie's Bow Boutique on Etsy. So you just give her the measurements, and she will go ahead and make a cover for you. And I want to say I've had this cover for about a year, and it is still holding up really, really great. Because this Bible itself, the cover is like a hunter green and a brown. Really not my style, but with this cover, it is amazing, because I love all the commentary that's on the inside. Just wasn't feeling the design of the cover. So that's that. The next thing I have in here is the book that I am trying to read, you guys. I have not been doing very well at reading this book. It goes along with the devotional, but I am going to try to do a little bit better at reading this book here. So I do keep it in there just in case, maybe on my lunch break or carpool line, dropping kids off, picking kids up. I can kind of take a little look and read a few pages of this. So I do have this here as well. The next thing I have is this journal that I purchased, and this journal is basically what I use. It's not morning pages, it's more like evening pages or nighttime pages. So I write in this right before going to bed, just kind of reflecting on the day. So it is a bullet style journal, but I am not going to flip through this, you guys. It is very personal, so I'm just going to let you know it is a bullet journal. It has a faux leather hard cover on it, so I'm really loving that. And I think the last thing I have in here is just a clipboard. And like I say, it worked more when I had it inside of my faith planner, inside of that Poi and Hun cover, because I couldn't flip it back on itself. Now that I moved back to my Martha Stewart cover, which is more of a notebook style cover, like the rings aren't covered, so I can flip it back on itself, I don't find myself grabbing for this as much. And so this is the entire bag, you guys. Now that it's empty, you can see there is a pocket right here on the back, which, like I say, I don't use these pockets on the front and back of the bag. So we have those pockets, and then when you open it up inside, it's this big pocket here with where I had the clipboard. It also has a little zipper here, if you're able to see that, and then there's just two sections. And I can say this this bag has held up pretty well. I've been using it for a little over a year, and it wasn't very much, so I love that. And then it has these two, I don't know if you can see, these pockets are huge right here. You can put a lot of stuff in there. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill this planner back up so you can see it all filled up again. And that'll be all for today's video. Alright, you guys, so this is the inside of the planner. Now let's try to get it in camera. And I'm sorry, my printer just woke up out of sleeping mode for some reason. So this is everything that I carry inside of the planner that I tote around with me. Most of the time it's in the car. I don't really try to take it too many places where I'll leave it. So it's mostly in the car. Like I said, if I take it to work, it's right at my desk. But I think everything in here, I don't want to share. I don't want anyone to get their hands on it and be able to go through it, so I do keep it close by me at all times. Oh, and one other thing, like if I am away for the weekend, I can actually put my planner in there, so I can go ahead and tuck it right here in this front pocket. And so as you can see, that fits in there as well. Now this bag is very heavy when carrying it, so I basically carry it to the car, do my devotional in the car, or if I carry it from the car to the office or the house. But I am not toting this bag around. I'm not walking around with this all of the time or anything like that. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch today's video. If you have any questions about anything in here or anything that I can do to make my bag better, please be sure to let me know. I love to speak with you guys down in the comments. Other than that, you guys, y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you.